Okay, so welcome guys to another video. So on this video, I just wanna quickly go through what I'm seeing for today or for the rest of the week, basically. So starting off with the dollar index, I have this analysis that I had the the day before Powell spoke that we will push from this. We have a sweep here, and then we will push from this inverse and then come for these highs and then potentially come for these highs here. So as you can see right here, we have a nice strong push and then above these two down close candles. So we have a nice closure above that. I'm expecting a drop into this order block here and then a continuation higher. So if we have a nice strong push above these highs, I can expect us to come for these highs here. So meaning if we bullish there, I'm gonna be expecting bearish prices on gold, NASDAQ, and USD. So looking at that, let me just remove this. So we have this fair value gap that we came back to fill, but I'm not expecting this fair value gap to take us higher. We have these two down close candles. We have a nice push above them. Let's go down to the lower time frame and see. Okay, so we have the low high, the lower low. We're probably going to push lower from this fair value gap or this last down close candle. Yeah, this is the if we push lower from this fair value gap here and leave this one open, that'll be a nice sign that we're gonna be in a hurry to push lower, coming for that order block here or the sell side here. And we also have this low here. So these, if maybe it swept this low here and then it reversed, then maybe I would expect for today to be bullish, but overall we bearish. So these lows here, I expect those to get taken. If we push lower from this fair value gap, that'll be a good sign. But if we come into this, it's also fine. But I would prefer seeing like a breakaway gap because that would be a good sign that we're going to be impulsively pushing lower. So moving on to Euro USD. Same thing as the dollar index, just in inverse. We have these highs, which we swept above and then we came back lower, filled these fair value gaps here, and we had a strong push lower yesterday, closing below these two up close candles. So I'm expecting a continuation on lower prices. This is nice liquidity that I'm expecting to get taken. And then I'm looking at this low here. And then we have this fair value gap here. So if we sell lower, if we push lower and then sweep this low and then start showing bullish structure, like we have an inverse or a block, and then we start pushing higher, then yeah. But then for now, I'm expecting a push lower coming for these lows here. And then going to the NASDAQ. So we have a fair value gap here, which we pushed higher from, but I'm not expecting that fair value gap to hold. Let's go down to the 4 hour so you can see something. Now look, the same thing I was talking about with gold, that we react to the lower fair value gap and leave the higher one open. This is a breakaway gap. So this sign shows that we're in a hurry to get to the sell side, right? Hence, which is why you see here we have a large candle moving lower. So then we have all these lows here, all these internal lows here. We want to see all that get taken. Let me mark like this. And then we have this internal low here. So what I'm seeing is a continuation of sells here. Let me just turn this off. So with this pullback that we have here, I expected that to happen. I'm not expecting higher prices just because of that, unless we're just gonna go to the midnight open first, this one, before pushing lower. But yeah, I'm still expecting lower prices. The pullback, I expected it because after sweeping liquidity, we always pull back to at least the equilibrium of that range to rebalance price. We have these fair value gaps here, there's large imbalances. So I expected those to get filled. But right now, I'm expecting a continuation lower. I'm not gonna say right now that I'm expecting a sell from these, but if it was the New York session, I would be expecting a push lower from like this fair value gap, either this inverse or this fair value gap. And then on the 1 minute, I'll be monitoring if I'm seeing my confirmation entries. If I don't get a confirmation, I don't take the trade. So I'm still expecting that push lower coming for these lows here and this low here. These two lows here, that's low resistance, and then it'll come fill these imbalances, and then we'll see how price then acts after that. So let's head over to the US30. US30 has been really choppy lately. But I also see bearish structure here. We have these lows here. It looks like this could be a bullish SMT because I think the Nasdaq swept that low. Wow. This low here, Friday 1 a.m. Oh. So yeah, I'm still gonna expect those lower prices. Let's just see US30 what's going on. So US30, we have these highs that you went above, came back lower, went back into that. That's like a rejection block. And if you look at that, see how we stayed in the lower half. Even better, we stayed in the 0.25 area level of that favorite wick. So this 4 hour wick, that shows that we can expect a very strong bearish structure. So see how we pushed into that and then impulsively went lower. So I do think that we can get a pullback higher. But also in this fair value gap, I want to see us stay in the lower half of that and then push lower for these. Maybe get like an SMT or something here. And then I'm going to be monitoring my 1 minute to see if I get those, if I get my confirmations. If we get like a trade above these and then a continuation lower, that will be nice. We target these lows here. You see this? I'm not gonna use this as a breaker because it doesn't align with the fair value gap. But yeah, I'm probably gonna expect a sweep of this high. There must be some sort of manipulation first before we push lower. If you wanna go lower, you must manipulate the highs first. So if we sweep like these highs, and then simultaneously it will also be taking the midnight open. So if we sweep above these highs here, and then we can expect that push lower. So I'll be looking at that because I'm also expecting the highs to be swept here. So that'll be what I'm expecting to see for today. I'll be back later on with an update. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, like the video. If you have any questions, my Instagram is the same name, will be in the description. So yeah, I'll see you guys later on.